So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to be impressed with Wilfred Ndidi. His ability to break up play and recycle balls are key components. And once he's in possession, he does tend to keep things very simple, never gets over-ambitious, just quietly gets on with his job and rarely gets caught out.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Can he get onto this? This looks promising. Oh, well played, well played. And he's heaved it away. Valenzuela. He's a sharp little ball here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely shaped ball, and that was asking for too much. That's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Looking to play him in. Oh, super find. Now it's Under. Cleared away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side, and he's had it nicked away.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Neatly clipped into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Valenzuela. Some good work on the right flank here. Under. Can he get it through?
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Spread neatly. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So he's plotting something before playing it in. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Silva. Rafa Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Toulouse have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Now it's Rashica. Rafa Silva gets flagged offside. It's a quick ball upfield. Now that's well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. Again the flag's up. Jallo attempts a clearance. Under. Nice looking ball. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's got a chance! Goal! Besiktas! And we have liftoff! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Besiktas are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Besiktas have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Besiktas can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And he's found a way past. So much time and there's the shot! Tries to get it clear. No way through there. And this is Silva. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Nicely shaped cross.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Under. Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for a runner. Can he latch on to this? Space for him to turn and look. And it's played into the middle. And he's quick to get rid. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And a quick announcement.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Besiktas have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution.
The second period is underway.
Besiktas definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's picked it up out wide. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Rafa Silva. Oh, shooting chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Valenzuela. Now he's off and running. Gets a good foot in there. Ndidi can get it clear. It's a searching pass. Takes aim and crosses. Jallo getting this one clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Under. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a goal kick. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Substitutions taking place.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Looking for the run. Oh, this is a great... And he shoots! And no mistake. Toulouse back on level terms. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Pussetto demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Besiktas, number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's gone for a throw-in. He's had it taken off him. Besiktas do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Rafa Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. That's a good ball out wide. It's a promising position. Cross in. And that has been cleared. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Good ball over the top. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He might be in here. Toulouse needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Spread neatly.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Coming on the field is number 91, substitution.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And he's there to clear it. A game with so much to recommend it. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, look at a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to dink it through. And he gets rid in a hurry.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ndidi. Tignas. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Stood up well to him there.
That's good play from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
But he's well positioned here. And that is it. That was the last kick of the game. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitution for Besiktas, number 27.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 9, Tammy Abraham.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Abraham. Nicely worked. That's the keeper's ball. Goes for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Pussetto fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. No, he's just misjudged that one. Tiknaz. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to belt it away. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Abraham. Great vision. And he was quick to react. And that should get the job done. And we're halfway through extra time.
And an exciting one too.
So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And that has been cleared. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now he's running away. Spread out to the left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's good running with the ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he can clear it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Real chance! And that is the end to 2 hours of action. So after that very late drama, we are still level here. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. So the calm before the storm. So this one to set the tone. One 0.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
One. He had to, and he did. Abraham is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Manquillo, second in line for them. Oh, Cooley does it.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
We're on to number 3 here.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Pussetto, the third man up. No, denied remarkably. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Besiktas are looking for comfort. Up by 2. Will that prove decisive?
A great position now, but still work to be done. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
Sticks it away.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way. He's telling himself he can get it done. He just has to pick the right spot.
Dispatched. So in the end they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails worth it in the end. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Thank you for your cooperation.
Besiktas definitely had to...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
So we're very much on the way now.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Monaco clear.
Goes for goal! An early chance there, first of the game.
Monaco really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Kehrer. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass.
And a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Not a bad try by any means.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Maatsen.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Pogba.
To Ansu Fati. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kehrer. Can he get on the end of this? Incoming delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. No goals as yet. Now, can they get him away? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Watkins receives it in a wide position. Martinez with the clearance.
Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That ball looks a good one. And it's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Sancho, and the counter is on. And it's made its way to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's picked it up out wide. Pau Torres gets it away. Monaco have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass isn't the best. Martinez claims comfortably. Sancho threads one in. Now it's Sancho. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Got him in! And the... Oh, good finish! Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Abraham. And he welcomes it. And the shot! He scored! And there is your opener.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Ansu Fati. And they win it back again. Onana. And that is a little undercooked.
Aston are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Just eases him off the ball.
1 minute added time.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Tielemans. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Now it's Abraham. Gets his head on it! Oof, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Monaco unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how...
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he nearly went all the way.
Ansu Fati clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Rodgers tries to clear. So their fourth corner of the game. And that has been cleared. That's a throw. Lovely shot, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Tielemans. Abraham. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Sancho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rodgers, who's set up one goal so far. Monaco still chasing a one-goal deficit here.
The
Zakaria.
attendance for this match
It's
was
a good surge he's making up the left-hand
29,950.
side. And it's Tielemans. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Looking to play him in. Madsen. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's rather hopeful. No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the cross comes in. Radetzky claims it without any fuss. Tielemans. Onana. Zakaria. Pogba. Played out wide. And he's quick to return it. Biarritz. Now it's Ansu Fati. Golovin.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Aston clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Konsa gets across to intercept that. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's clever. Watkins, he has found a way through. Chance for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 19, Jadon Sancho. Number 18, Tammy Abraham. Number
Stood up well to him
27,
there.
Morgan Rodgers. Coming on
Monaco
the field,
now in a
number
position
44,
of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns
number
on.
31,
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
number
He's found a way through. Can he finish?
Taking place.
And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
They're up to 5 corners now. Tries to get it clear. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, this looks sharp. Watkins chasing after it. Adingra. Nicely weighted ball. Biarritz. Bullish header! No, just not quite. Madsen looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! And there's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence...
Could be danger here! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaring. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Could move up a gear here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Aston clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Watkins.
And he's in on goal. Now and the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Salisu with the clearance. Monaco are looking to go forward now.
He is through here.
Onana does really well to win the ball there.
DNF!
He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Abraham.
Tielemans. First quarter of an hour gone.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Space for him to turn and look.
Onana attempts a clearance. Rodgers, tidy with his distribution. And the shot's on here.
Shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's made sure that's not getting through. No goals as yet. Watkins. Now it's Sancho. And here's Watkins. Zakaria. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Watkins.
He's having a hit!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Pogba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, look at the space here.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Now it's Watkins.
And the pass is intercepted.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That ball looks a good one.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Watkins.
And he shoots! Now that is commitment to the cause. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Konsa makes the interception. Golovin is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tielemans, and it's made its way to him. Oh, played right into his path. Nice interception, well timed. And he's had it nicked away. Golovin, Zakaria. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. And they've been given a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Golovin gets it away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, that is one way to stop him. It's come to nothing. Kehrer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Onana did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cash cuts it out. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now it's Watkins. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Balogun.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he was alert to it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Aston clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Watkins. Caio Henrique getting this one clear.
Changement.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. A real chance! And he's there to get it away. Watkins is onto this. And Sufati. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodgers. And he's lost his man here. Rodgers really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's a cute ball. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Bailey. Now it's Elliott. Foot in. And it's Golovin. Onana with the foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 6.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Le numéro 14. Le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro
Oh, that was
15.
vital.
Le numéro 24.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pau Torres clears without hesitation.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. This is the time you need that pace.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Keira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nice looking ball. And that was asking for too much. Diatta.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ball looks a good... There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
He might be, and the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Elliott.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
2 minutes to be added on. Balogun gets on his... Tries one from range! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And it's Akliouche. Pau Torres with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. That has ended up in no man's land.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.